What is going on, guys? We are back with another video. Today it is week 17 in our Titans online user franchise. We are going against Rod's Raiders. I know it sounds weird and also kind of interesting at the same. Who the hell was that in the room with us? I see Jalen Hurts player of the week. So we're going against a guy that kind of had a good game last week, which is just fantastic news, right? Mariota early on in this game looking for someone to throw to, cannot find someone, and we're going to be taken down for the sack early. Four-man rush this time. We have a lot of time looking for someone open. We just take the underneath to Corey Davis, who just gets absolutely hammered. We don't need another guy injured for the playoffs. We lost Johnny. We don't need him getting hurt as well. Speaking of, the man gets another catch, this time for a first down. Ronald Jones maybe should have taken that inside, but I just don't trust the inside. I think nobody does on this game, but still, should have taken the underneath drag there, by the way, to Corey Davis. Almost tipped up right to his defender, whoever the hell it was on the drag. And here, insta pressure again. We just get the ball off. Tylan Wallace catches it, but it's still going to be a punt. 4th and 5 from the 49, and it's all the way down to the 1. Perfect kick. You cannot ask for anything better. Like, you literally can't. I mean, other than, like, the ball hitting the 1 and bouncing into the back of someone's like head or something, and you recover it. But I mean, you can't really. I don't know, dude. Who cares? 3rd and 7 from the 5. Jalen Hurts all the time in the world. Gonna take a shot. I don't know if he's trying to bait the pass interference there, which isn't a terrible idea, but into double, kind of smothered. Almost maybe could have been pass interference, but it's gonna lead to a punt. So even though we don't get anything going, we pretty much start with the ball right back to where we punted it from. So it is what it is. And here, going against what looks like Ronnie freaking Lott, his rookie strong safety, who's had a hell of a season. Is that him again? No, it's someone else. I don't know. Who is who? He's got so many X-Factor safeties and DBs. I don't know what's going on. Here, 1st and 10 from the 30. Gets us with chasing again. Chasing us down pretty well. You know what I mean, right? Drew Sample, just a sample of his receiving ability. I'm done. I will stop. 3rd and 12 from the 32 to the left side, and it's going to be dropped by, I believe, Tylan Wallace, right? Tylan Wallace. Either way, a field goal is up. And the first points of the game are good. 3-0, just about the end of the first. Probably not the game either of us was looking to have. Can we all just look away from the screen for a second? You can look again. Wow! I can't believe the AI let Christian McCaffrey go down to the 1. Crazy. And then it's hot. Wow, the AI really blew that. To be fair, the AI did kind of blow that. But still, here goes Webster. No jukebox. Webster down to the 34-yard line. It would have been nice to get a dev up for him. That would have been sick. He's not even an 80 overall anyways. But here off the edge, number 51. Who's that? Like Tavai or something? Like the Lions guy? I don't know. Speaking of him again, off the edge free yet again. It is Tavai. I knew it. I'm a pretty smart to guy. 3rd and 17 from. It's like I was talking to like the producer or something. He's like, "We will pull you. I do not care. We will get a new host." And everyone's like, "Whoa, please! Can that actually happen?" 1st and 10 after the 3rd and 17 conversion to Ronald Jones. I believe it was Ronald. Very good play. Clelin Farrell, whatever the hell his name. Everyone has different pronunciations. He's got 2 R's, 2 L's. Should be Farrell, right? Farrell. Oh, maybe it is Farrell. I don't know, dude. 3rd and 2 from the 26-yard line. Mariota looking for someone open, and a great swat by the safety. Looked like Sample might have actually had a. Is his name Sample or I don't know, dude. It's me we're talking about here. Even if his name was clear cut, it could have been like Arthur, and I'd mispronounce it or say it. I don't know, dude. Either way, 1st and goal after that huge play on the playmaker. Ronald Jones, great open field tackle there from the 3. 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to run the ball. Webster gets absolutely gaped. Might as well have just hiked the ball and kneeled, because we probably would have lost less yards doing that. 3rd and goal from the 7. 4.5 minutes in the second. Mariota run. Gets away from him. This guy almost made a conscious effort not to tackle us. Uh-oh, fumble. Look at the recovery. That would have been sick. I'll tell you, he might not be Jonnu, but he's giving me effort. I love it. 4th and goal from the 1. You got to get this play off. And with a 3-man rush, he does get the coverage sack. Kinda. Not really even a coverage sack, but guess who it was? Yes, it was Dro Casey. Will we not talk about it? I mean, we already did. But if we couldn't, I would do it if we could, But here on 3rd and 9, huge clutch play from the 8. That is potential game, like, all said and done, could look back at that and say, you know what? If we would have stopped him there, we might have won the game. I don't know. Are we going to win this game by 45? Or are we going to lose by 3? You decide. That's not true. You have to watch. Jalen Hurts throwing across his body to the running back. Good defense. It's now from the 38-yard line. 3rd and 8. Thought we had a great user there. And look at Hooker gets the pick. Maybe it won't matter. I don't know, dude. Either way, we get the ball at the 35. 1st and 10. 2-minute warning. Ronald Jones. Uh-oh. His guy's going to get caught up. Great block, which hurts his user. And I don't think anyone can catch us. They cannot. So, Ronald Jones, touchdown. Huge play. Both teams' only touchdowns of the game so far are off of huge rushing plays. And there goes Christian Kirk, who has been his #1 receiver so far by a decent bit. Underneath throw to Guy, who got open. 2nd and 6 from the 44-yard line. A minute left. Great defense there on Kirk once again. Where's Ruggs? He has Ruggs, right? Like, he's somewhere around here. Who's number 24? Is that... Oh, yeah, he has 3 superstar running backs. As you will, as we all do. Throwing a shot deep into the end zone, and is that Dory Jackson? I think it is. I almost called him Amari Cooper. I don't know why. 2nd and 10 over the middle. We get back and user in the last second. Maybe got away with a little one there because, he had a guy to the right. Look at the users, man. Really good stuff there. Those last few plays clutched up hard, forcing the field goal, which will, at best, tie it up. So we got a chance before half on top of it. Although, yikes, picked off by, I believe, Sidney Jones playing free safety down to the 41-yard line. 7 seconds left. Going to take a run up the middle, and he's going to get a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I don't think his kicker can do it. There might be a little wind, and I don't know who his kicker is, but he's going to try to take a shot quickly, and wow, what a hit by Hooker, who already has a game-changing pick. Could have been a game-changing hit-stick deflection for the pick. Either way, it's going to start the second half after that play. 1st and 10, sacked, rolling to the left. Adoree Jackson on the blitz. Finally gets there. 2nd and 20, coming with another blitz off the edge. Doesn't matter, though. Look at a little weaving in and out. We were making sure that guard didn't get us. And it's going to be a 3rd and 23 from the 13. He's got speed. He's got talent. And over the middle, we just barely get a hand on it with Gilbert, which will once again force the punt. And Webster, huge little juke move because, it adds an extra 10 yards. And hell, you could have called that a horse collar tackle. They don't have that in this game because, it's a football simulation game. Why would you have everything in real life in the game? It would make no sense. To the outside, the tight end, I believe, again, with a 27-yard play. Ronald Jones not really getting outside of that huge run where he had perfect blocks. Not really doing anything for himself this game. Up the middle, should have turned that into a streak. But then again, catches the ball anyways a little bit later from the 1. 1st and goal. Looking for the touchdown, and we will get it. I believe that is, once again, Mr. Tylan Wallace. And, of course, he blocks the extra point. Thankfully, his guy falls down as Brock Osweiler looks helplessly on. But we're still up by 6, even though it's not a touchdown. It's still, it is a touchdown, but it's not the full 7 points. It's still a lead that I'm happy with. 2nd and 10 for the 25-yard line, halfway through the 3rd. I think he got away with one a little bit there. We jumped the ball. They wouldn't give us the pick because, it's Madden 20. This year's been a wild one. 1st and 10, thrown across his body, and this is a shot and a half. And Jonathan Jones comes up with the pick. He outruns Kirk on the overthrow. Yeah, Jonathan Jones, probably not the guy you want to throw against in that situation. If he had a little bit of a taller guy, perhaps, but we have the speed for the most part, and we have the same, pretty much the same height as his receivers. So Jonathan Jones, huge play there to the outside. 1st and 10, caught by Batson, a name I feel like we haven't said, even though he's probably caught the ball, and I just can't tell the difference between our players because I'm just blind. Here, nice little run by Ronald. The numbers say he's doing well, which I don't know if I really agree with. He just had a really good set of blocks on that one play and kind of just used that speed. I feel like Webster wouldn't have scored, but he would have been very close to scoring. And here, nice little move, going against his very good safety who usually doesn't miss tackles. So 5-yard gain after the, 3-yard break. a tackle extra run thingy. I don't know what you want to call it. Webster, huge play on the reception. He is a receiving back after all. Ronald Jones not a receiving back, but he could still, not super hard to catch the ball when you're wide open. 2nd and 4, last play of the third, and it might be a big one, and it is. Mariota slips away, scoring the touchdown, obviously here, going for 2. Barely getting it as we're about to get hit from the free rusher. Great catch by the backup tight end who's, these guys, these players are coming up big, and that should have been picked, but I decided to go for the swat. I didn't think we were actually in that great a position, but apparently we were. 2nd and 10. Look at Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey base to start the year, not great, but we introduced the reroll system. Christian McCaffrey with juke move. Now that is a man to fear. Simmons with the sack. I was going to say another man to fear, Simmons, but yeah, I don't know if you really need to fear him, to be honest. Maybe not. And here, great coverage yet again. We've actually played pretty damn well against the deep ball. Considering, what he's able to do to most teams, I'm pretty happy with our success so far. From the 39-yard line, 4th and 6 now after the short little run. And here, the great user by us, but obviously not the pick. Kind of got lucky there. I think if Kennedy didn't jump in front of that, if you look behind the play where we were, for some reason, even though we went for the swat, we basically murdered his guy off ball. And wow, speaking of a ball, that's a great ball. High point back of the end zone to Corey Davis. And that probably will be enough to win the game, I'd imagine, right? Either way, let's see what happens. Rod's a great player. You literally never know. I think it's very hard in this situation. Both of our teams, I think if either of us get into a 14-point lead situation, the other person's probably not going to come back, and let alone a 21-point lead with this short a time. It's probably unlikely, and Jayon Brown, how the hell does he come up with that one? He probably should have caught it the first time, but to catch that just barely off the ground, that's pretty impressive stuff. 2nd and 12, Webster to the left side, gets 10. 3rd and 2, if we don't lose those 2 yards to start it, we would have had the first, and Webster does get taken down short. I really don't care too much because obviously we pretty much have this one wrapped up to the outside into double. Hooker, got to come up with that play. I just want to see the consistency because what if this wasn't a situation we're up and you just blew it to the outside, barely gets it over to Kirk, who's once again had a really good game. Hurts, not so much. Hurts underneath, gets, about 7 yards to Kirk yet again. 2nd and 1 for the 41. Look at the jump by us with Gilbert. Absolute monster hit. 3rd and 3. Little throw to the outside and tackled for just barely the first down. 1st and 10 now. 1:15 in the 4th. All the time in the world. And I seen that one open too. And it's going to be a touchdown in behind Thompson. 1:09 left. 3 timeouts. If you could have got that onside kick, maybe we're talking about something here, but 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Ronald Jones going to get the delay. Ronald Jones going to get about 8 yards there, over about 125 yards on the game. Quick throw to the outside. Ronald Jones could score, but we will dive on the ball, and that will be the victory. Of course, Rod still will make the playoffs with his Raiders, I believe. 12-4 now? We're 14-2, so it was a big game. If he wins that game and we lose, that's kind of how that works. Probably looking at a situation where he gets the bye week and we do not. I'm trying to think of his division, actually. Actually, no, I don't think he can because the Broncos are... Yeah, I think either way he wasn't getting the bye week, but he could have knocked us out of the bye week, which obviously most teams would rather see us play more games, so then, obviously we have a better chance to lose. So either way, GG to the opponent. It was a hard-fought battle, and then it just came down to one more takeaway. That's really what it was. One more takeaway puts him in a more, a tougher deficit, which obviously leads to more takeaways because you can't run the ball as much, and you're forced to maybe take more risks, which you could definitely tell he took a lot more risks this game than you would normally see because, that's just the way the game kind of rolled. So very good battle, and I do not want to face him in the playoffs. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, here's the stats for the game. Obviously, stats and awards properly for the season across the league will be next episode. And look at Jake Elliott get 99 kick power. What a man. Either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, maybe leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Maybe check out the second channel, PKR Plays. Anyways, that's the standings, and well, we have a bye week, so here we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.